conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Spartans will kick this away and start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So here we go, off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Solid driver to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd.
And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They're going to run it here. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. It's Walker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Spartans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Gain of 28. And that's good enough for a first down.
And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Plenty of time for some plot and twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Gift to the offense, 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Ram down the middle. It's Silva. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He gets loose. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the 1st down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The receiver grabs it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pros. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Wide open downfield. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be a return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
It was a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down for the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. QB sneak. A scrum on the goal line. Haven't seen a signal, but I don't think he got in. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sparty!
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. One more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. 1st down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The offense is fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, to put them on top now.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's an out route, the catch made. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. As the first down is still going. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Spartans will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Spartans. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion. And it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
tie game. Fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Penn State 34, Michigan State 27.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. on the run game here. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Ball handed off. Tackle, but first down. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next